There has been multiple updates on the passing of Vancouver rapper CERTI2X, including some of the nastiest posts I've ever seen on social media and an influx of posts coming in from the BFR camp showing love. Now, CERTI2X was found dead in his Surrey home on Sunday morning after a fire broke out that burnt the whole home, including the roof caving in.
A major fire in Surrey's Panorama Ridge neighborhood has turned deadly, and foul play is suspected, with homicide investigators now taking over the case. The fire started at around 7 a.m. Monday morning at a large home on 56th Avenue near 128th Street. When firefighters arrived, it was already fully engulfed.
Surrey Fire Service members did go into the house as they were trying to extinguish it and search for any victims, and they did find the body of a deceased adult male inside.
That search called off shortly thereafter as the mansion's roof collapsed. For now, the belief is that the victim, in his mid-20s, was the $3 million home's only occupant.
Our investigators are now working with IHIT as they complete their priority tasks into this now suspicious death investigation, and we'll be handing over any information and evidence that's been collected.
Now, this is a crazy incident, and we're going to get into all the details that we've been able to find online as well as behind the scenes. So make sure to hit that like button because we're giving you full comprehensive videos, unlike my ops on the other channels that just give you 3-minute, maybe YouTube short length videos with like barely any information. So make sure to smash that like button. Now, it has been confirmed through an article here in the Vancouver Sun that it was a member of the Brothers Keepers gang over there in the west or the mainland of Vancouver or Surrey area. And the name also has been confirmed as Nasheem Ali Muhammad, which is the real name of CERTI2X. So let's go through the article quickly. And the title of the article is saying, Brothers Keepers gangsters and alleged hitman found dead in Surrey home. The article reads, a Brothers Keepers gangster and suspected hitman was found dead in a burning Surrey house Monday, a short time after he returned to Canada from the Middle East. Nasheem Ali Muhammad, known as Little Man for his short stature, is believed to have been shot before the house at 12732 56th Avenue was set ablaze. The Integrated Homicide Investigation Team wouldn't comment on Tuesday about the identity of the victim, despite several social media posts saying it was Muhammad. And when they're talking about social media posts, namely the Torontology Reddit, there was multiple posts that was posted there that was also posted on multiple Instagram pages showing the actual body of CERTI2X shot in the house. And definitely viewer discretion as far as what you're seeing on the screen. This is a post via Six Sounds, which was the first social media page to actually get the picture that people are saying that was allegedly sent to them from these ops. Now, the thing that's crazy about this picture here, for this picture to even be able to be taken, that means they did the shooting before they set the house ablaze, and they made sure to take pictures of the victim so that they can send it around so that it can circulate on social media. An article continues here saying that police and underworld sources confirmed to Post Media that Muhammad was indeed the victim. IHIT was checking for the body's fingerprints before releasing the name, sources says, but Post Media obtained a copy of a photograph that appears to be Muhammad after he was shot with blood all over the right side of his face. Property owner Bahadur Singh Sandhu said Tuesday that he was approached by a realtor who wanted a month-long short-term rental about a week before the murder. He said the family only wanted to rent the house, assessed at $2.9 million for 2 weeks, but when a realtor, who he declined to name, offered $10,000. The realtor paid $5,000 cash and $5,000 by e-transfer to Sandhu, told Post Media. Sandhu said he never saw Muhammad nor knew he was staying at the house, the family's former home that Sandhu built himself. And now they have some pictures over here of CERTI2X right around the time when he first got arrested after his time on the run, and he had been in the States for about 2 years. The article continues, we don't know what's going on with this guy, Sandhu says. He spoke to the realtor after the body was found on Monday, and the man told him, I don't know what happened, I don't know. He kept denying like this. Police wouldn't let him into the house on Monday to see the extensive damages. I feel so sad about my house, Sandhu said. Damn, the man's more sad about his house than the actual person who died in it. Over the weekend, Muhammad, a rapper who uses the identity CERTI2X, began posting video again on his Instagram account inside of a vehicle driving around Surrey. Since he was released from U.S. prison in the fall of 2024, he has been living in Dubai and kept a much lower profile, but he has also remained a suspect in several gang murder cases in 2 Canadian provinces. As the news circulating of the slaying Monday, rivals in the UN gang posted images on their social media accounts drinking champagne. One showed a cake with a writing on it saying, "Certi got smoked," with a happy face and red icing. Now, if we go up on Reddit, we can quickly find that post. So if we go up on Reddit over here on the Torontology Reddit, you can quickly find that post here with the caption saying, "Long live P. Main," who was a young man that passed away back in 2025, early 2025 in the Rexdale area. So from the article, they're saying that it could be some of his ops or rival gangs over there in Surrey, but this is a gang over here, or this is like possible ops over here in Toronto. So who knows when it comes to who might be to blame for the murder of CERTI2X. And the post over here, if you see, they got the Moet bottles as well as a cake over here saying CERTI2X got smoked. If you play the video. Right, and you can see right there at the end, "Forever P. Main." So there's a lot going on when it comes to this right here. There's a lot of disrespectful posts, like I was saying, that you can find over here on the Torontology Reddit, as well as a bunch of different social media pages. Getting back to the article, he said Muhammad posted many similar messages over the years after his enemies were murdered. In one of the videos after gangster Gary Kang was killed in Surrey in 2021, Muhammad flashed a firearm, boasted about the high cost of Louis Vuitton backpacks, and said, "Fuck people," a reference to Kang's gang, and added, "I will smoke you myself. You were all pussies."
Talking shit. Don't they know you're talking shit? I'll come there and slap you, pussy. You're fine.
So as you can see, a lot of serious hate and bad blood has been going on around this guy. But continue through this article, and salute to the Vancouver Sun for this over here. Since then, what's left of Bebo joined the UN gang, now the main rivals of the Brothers Keepers. Muhammad's murder came just 3 days after Navreet Dhaliwal, who was aligned with the Brothers Keepers, was fatally shot in his parents' Abbotsford home. He was also on bail after being charged in 2024 in a murder conspiracy. You talk about his 3-year run from like around, I guess, 2019 to 2022, even a little bit longer, when he was running through Washington State, mainly Seattle. He made his way all the way down to LA, actually. And they also mentioned that he was charged in Ontario in 2019 with unlawful confinement, assault, pointing a firearm, uttering death threats, theft, robbery. Muhammad skipped town while on bail in his parents' Surrey home. And here's the police tape from the incident, from the fire and the shooting incident that we're now finding out about in this article. He's an individual with a well-documented history of being involved in the local gang landscape. As fortunately as we've seen far too many times, they cannot hide from their past, resulting in tragic consequences. Now, this article reveals a lot as far as the details that's happened with this incident with CERTI2X, as far as him being shot in the home. But I've also received behind-the-scenes details that he was not only shot in the home, of where there's evidence of these pictures that are now floating around on social media, but he was actually shot and pissed on before they burnt the home down. So this is a really crazy incident. Obviously, he's had a lot of ops. He's done a lot of taunting on social media, but whoever got at him wanted to get him really, really bad. And as far as Reddit, this has been the most disrespectful I've ever seen Reddit, as far as the outpouring of different troll posts that have been coming out, whether it's Redditors who've been posting it or posts that they've been finding on social media, comments that I've been seeing in comment sections, where there hasn't been a mixed reaction to his passing. It's just been a lot of, oh, good, oh, he had it coming, he deserved it. So he definitely had a very polarizing personality, to say the least.
Yo, look at this tribute, silver wings and all that. Man really thought legend status came with extra lives.
He was talking tough on live last week.
Right, so there's AI posts that I'm seeing over here, and I've seen multiple posts where they're saying he looks like a burnt piece of toast and all different type of disrespectful things. Here's one post where they're dissing YG, saying that Weasel 35 is banned from BC. Here's another post where I'm talking about the disrespectful comments that were happening in people's comment sections. The post says, many people in IG comment section celebrate Lil Man, aka CERTI2X death. User says he's the biggest I guess this is supposed to be a smoking thing. So our biggest pack of the century. And if you go through the post over here, it says pack of the century, unpacked 1 BK on Friday in Abbey. And now the biggest pack of the century today. This pack is so gas. Sent him straight to S-Man. This guy was mental. He killed over 15 to 20 guys, maybe more. Now he's burning in hell. And then this person responds over here, what goes around comes around. This user over here says he wasn't a rapper, he was a killer, had 7 confirmed bodies in Vancouver to Edmonton. Another user says, laughing my ass off, best news this year. And then another user here, because these are all users. I'm thinking sometimes it's the same user because there's no Abby, but it's another user here saying, and it could be the same user just making multiple posts saying, anyone who makes a song with Baby 2 has to be investigated. This kid is still on the run for catching 3 bodies. Another user says, ha ha ha, well, the police couldn't do their jobs and get justice that the families of the crimes deserve. This is why I trust in God. Now both him and his brothers can burn in piss. What's done in the dark comes to the light. Amen in Jesus Christ's name. Imagine going to the gates of Allah, asking to be let in, looking for your brother, and Allah directs you where you can grind his brother. In the gates of hell, laugh out loud. And a laughing emoji. Wow. I'll definitely be getting a cake with them goof's name on it. It's a happy day for all. This person over here in the comments just puts good. Another person in the comments says over here, I'll try not to lose any sleep. Just really negative comments when it comes to CERTI2X right here. And yesterday when everything went down, there was definitely an influx of people that were getting at the Wassas saying, you know, your guy passed away and you guys are not showing him any love. When you go back over here on Torontology Reddit, it reads over here, Lil Man getting his bonnet spoiled up while this nigga's tweeting hashtag free game. And they're showing a bunch of Boondocks tweets on the evening when everybody found out that CERTI2X passed away. Okay, there's over here another post, Amber Alert YG.
Amber Alert. Amber Alert.
And even over here, there's one saying, the mods took down my friendly post about CERTI2X. I need a fade on 6-0. So it's just been a lot of debauchery that's been happening over there on the Reddit page, as well as a bunch of different social media pages. However, in a turn of events, now today, and it's Tuesday, June 13th, 2026, the WAS gang has now started showing love to CERTI2X via their Instagram stories, and there's been posts from YG, as well as Pressa and Boondog. Over here, we can see a post from Boondog showing love. And then the poster says here, love you, Crody, realest nigga I know. They don't make them like you. We post our homies on this side when they die. There's another post over here from YG. He puts love you, Crody, and he has a picture of CERTI2X over here in the stories. Over here in Pressa's IG stories, he's showing love. Long live CERTI. He puts over here with a picture of CERTI2X over here in his Instagram stories. And this is from like 5 hours ago, so about 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, there's definitely been a mixed bag when it comes to the passing of CERTI2X. Hopefully this video is giving you guys a little bit more information about how some of the people may feel about his passing, as well as some more details about the fire and the fact that it wasn't the fire which actually took his life. It was a shooting and the additional disrespect. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Obviously, we're not here trying to solve the case over here on the We Love Hip Hop Network, but who do you guys think might have been responsible for the murder of CERTI2X? He's had a lot of different ops. He sent out a lot of disrespect online to multiple people. So this can be coming from anywhere. Also, let me know what you think about the way that he was found. Okay, the pictures that have been floating around on social media of his face after the shooting, and let me know what you think about the additional disrespect that they added to that, because this is just really, really crazy finding out these details right here. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments below. I read all comments and try to respond to as many as possible. If you like this video, make sure to check out this video right here where we give an update on the A.W.O.L murder trial. We are off of this. Deuces.
We love hip hop.